Ollie Cooper, croeso mawr I sgorio. Sut wyt ti?
Da iawn, diolch. A ti?
Da iawn, braf iawn bod nôl yn Abertawe a ni wedi clywed bod ti'n dysgu Cymraeg, so ni'n mynd I wneud 2 gwestiwn Cymraeg. Mae wedi bod yn dymor arbennig a oedd sgorio yn erbyn Caerdydd. Mae rhaid bod hwnna'n deimlad special iawn.
Mae pob gol yn special iawn I fi, ond roedd yn gret cael sgorio yn y gêm yna flan lot o fans.
Oedd e'n gret gweld ti'n sgorio. It was great seeing you score that goal as well in front of the Jack Army.
Diolch.
Cymru, lot o sôn bod ti'n mynd I fod yn y garfan. Faint bydde'n golygu ti chwarae dros Gymru?
Mae'n dream I fi chwarae y Cymru. Dwi'n gyffroes am y dyfodol.
Yeah, dyfodol?
Dyfodol.
I take my hat off to you. Dal ati gyda'r Gymraeg. Oedd hwnna'n ymdrech arbennig, felly cyfweliad nesa yn Cymraeg, okay?
Okay, diolch.
But don't panic, we're going to do the rest of the interview in English because, Ollie, it's been just over 2 years since you made your professional debut for the Swans, but you've been at the club for just over a decade, and it's been some journey, it's fair to say.
Yeah. It's been a massive 2 years. And then before that, to even get to that point, it's been a long time coming. I think I spent almost half my life at Swansea, which is mad to think, but I've loved every minute of it, playing at the early ages, 12s, developing all the way up to the first team. It's been such a long progression, but I've really loved every minute of it.
Was it tough, when you are a youngster and, you're possibly seeing other players getting chances?
I was never one of the biggest boys, still not. So I think quite early on when you're seeing boys playing for the age above and I wasn't, and then maybe I would drop down a few times to play for the age below, it's tough seeing that, and I think for me it was always just a motivation of no, at some point I'm going to be bigger, I'm going to be stronger. I worked on that, but you've just got to use it as motivation and a drive to try and push you to be better every day.
So you went on a loan move to Newport County, considering you had spent your entire youth career at the Swans up until then, just how valuable do you think that loan move was?
I think it was massive, and I think it's really helped me get to where I am right now. I think at some point everyone has to make the decision on what they want to do, and for me I needed to go out and play first team football against men, and I just felt like I needed that kind of pressure of needing to win every game. It took me a little while to get used to the physicality of the game. But I feel like once I managed to do that, I enjoyed every minute of it.
Let's talk about this season. Did you expect for it to go so well? Because I've got to say, when I've been at the games, the fans just love you. They're always singing your name.
I always felt like I had the confidence in myself to be able to impact the team when given the opportunity. I don't think I could have quite planned for it to have turned out as well as it has. I just felt like I had something to offer, and I just wanted the opportunity to show it. As much as you want to be patient, and I was patient waiting for that opportunity, at the same time you want to play. It's tough being patient, it really is, but I just knew that when I was given the opportunity I was going to be ready, and I'd like to think I did that, which is why I'm continuing to play now.
We all know the chant, he's one of our own. That's what they sing when you score. What's that feeling like when you hear Ollie Cooper, he's one of our own?
It's amazing, you can't beat it. I still get goosebumps now when I'm on the pitch and I hear it. It really does mean so much to me, and it does make me feel special when I hear them singing it.
Talk to me about your relationship with Russell Martin. How much has his guidance helped you this season? Massively. I can't thank him enough for all the help that he's given me personally. He just has so much confidence and belief in me, and he keeps reminding me that I need to believe in myself as much as he does, because once you hear it and you continuously hear it, it really does help, and he's definitely helped me so much, and I wouldn't be performing as well as I am without the confidence and belief that he has in me. Talk to us about Qatar, because you went out as two of the backup players with the squad. You know, what was the experience like of travelling with the team and being in and around the environment out in Doha?
It is something that I will never forget. I think at the start of the season, if you'd even said that my name was being mentioned with the Wales squad, I probably wouldn't have believed you.
And I guess it's given you a bit of a taster now of what it would be like to make that squad. And I guess you don't need any more motivation than that, do you?
No, definitely not. I think being over there and being part of it was nice, but once like being over there, the novelty wore off. It was a bit like, well, I want to be training, I want to be playing now, and that's the next step for me.
How much would it mean to you if during these European qualifiers you could put on that Cymru shirt?
It'd be a dream. It really would. It's something ever since going to the World Cup I've been thinking about, dreaming about, working towards, is that opportunity of being able to pull that Wales shirt on. I'm just excited. Hopefully I get the opportunity, and I really can't wait if I do. So.
Ollie, diolch yn fawr am y sgwrs. Dal ati gyda'r Gymraeg. Keep going with the Welsh. Hopefully our next interview we'll have a little bit more Welsh.
We'll have a little bit more.
But honestly, good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you soon. Diolch yn fawr.
Diolch.